The breast milk controversy in Australia. The question: is it discrimination to refuse breastfeeding to men? No. Discrimination is treating two same things differently, like you've got a qualified black man or a woman for a job, and they are discriminated against or refuse the job because the preference is an equally qualified white, brown or yellow person. You're discriminated based on the colour, even though you qualify for the job. It's not discrimination to treat two different things differently. For example, refusing men to breastfeed a child given he lacks the biological system designed to provide nutrition to a baby. For example, breast milk is part of a female system. It's just not liquid coming from a breast. That's typical of how a man would think of it, I think. One example of how complex a mother-child nurturing system is, and I'm going to read this out. According to Katie Hind, a biologist and associate professor at the Center for Evolution and Medicine at Arizona State University, when a baby suckles at its mother's breast, a vacuum is created. This is cool. Within that vacuum, the infant's saliva is sucked back into the mother's nipple, where receptors in her mammary gland read its signals. This baby spit backwash, as she delightfully describes it, contains information about the baby's immune status. Everything scientists know about physiology indicates that baby spit backwash is one of the ways that breast milk adjusts its immunological composition. If the mammary gland receptors detect the presence of pathogens, they compel the mother's body to produce antibodies to fight it, and those antibodies travel through breast milk back into the baby's body where they target the infection. That's just one example. There's actually heaps of examples how the female system has to be adapted over millennia to provide nutrition for the baby. And I really highly recommend that you go and see this woman's blog post. I'll put a link at the bottom of this video. Women counsellors are being fired from their jobs by Australian Breastfeeding Association. Why? Because they're saying it amounts to experiments conducted by men to chest feed the child that came out of their partner or the child's mother with male milk that they've produced artificially. And they say this amounts to child abuse. Do you agree?